So, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today for this special Garbha Sanskar workshop. We are truly honored to have an incredible, knowledgeable, and inspiring guest speaker with us today, Ma'am Ruchi Galati. Ruchi is the founder of Sangyukta Yoga and an esteemed senior faculty member with various world renowned yoga institutes across India. With over 13 years of experience in this field, of yoga, she has touched the lives of more than 30,000 students across India and abroad. Ruchi is not only a yoga professional, but also a spiritual guide and counselor, helping countless individuals on their journey towards mental, emotional, and spiritual well being. Today, she will be sharing with us her wisdom on powerful healing pregnancy affirmations for couples, a session designed to strengthen the spiritual connection between parents and their babies, release emotional trauma, and guide us in creating a peaceful, affirming space during pregnancy. Please let's join me in giving ma'am a very warm welcome. Welcome, ma'am. Please take over.
Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Can everybody hear me and see me? And if I can see everyone, it will be really, really nice. So, what you can also do is you can mute everyone so that during at least the healing, the rest of them are not disturbed. Unknowingly, if somebody unmutes, it won't be a problem. Oh, lovely faces. Look at those sparkling moms to be. If I can see all moms, it'll be really nice. It'll be a session where we can connect. I know it is virtual. I can see parents, I can see fathers to be also. You know, life is very beautiful. At the same time, life is too short. So you can, make the most while we have this 1 hour. See each other, don't worry. You look beautiful just the way you are. You look awesome, whatever you're wearing. You look just fabulous because what you are doing, nobody is capable of. If somebody is telling you, look at you, there are people who will be around you telling you, look at you. You're not the only person going through pregnancy. You need to look after yourself. Yeah, you need to look after your well-being, you need to look after your health, you need to eat well, not just because you have a baby inside. Otherwise also you are supposed to be, because you are Shakti. We are going through the fabulous Shakti days, and can you see I'm wearing orange? And today's color is not just orange, but it is the color of enthusiasm. I want every mother present here, every mother to be having that enthusiasm within her for her baby to be. See, students, understanding the karmic journey. And I know after this session, once we finish the healing, you will have a lot of questions. And why I asked you to switch the camera on, because when I am going through the healing affirmations, I will be looking at everybody. I will be seeing everybody. Okay? When the child within you decides to take the garbha means the womb. Okay? So, of course, Kiranji spoke to you about whatever I do, Kiranji has mentioned. But one aspect probably she missed out is I am a therapist. At the same time, I do past regression, hypnotherapy. And for those, not for regular people, for those people who have a lot of hidden trauma, who have phobia of flying, who have phobia of, enclosed spaces. So for those, in this entire life's journey, students, I have seen people have a lot of, past baggage. And we are all aware of the word karma, right? So because I am a facilitator, or I teach the university for PhD students where they understand the scriptures. You may have heard about the Vedas, you may have heard about the Upanishads. Now these scriptures speak about karma. one of the greatest scriptures, which are called Purans. In one of the Purans, they speak about how the little soul chooses the parents to be. And since all of you are here together, some of you are with your partners, some of you are without. I can see on screen brilliant, radiant mothers and fathers to be. The child has chosen you and your partner for this journey. The soul has chosen you and your garbha, your womb. When I say garbha, means the place to reside for 9 months. You are the creator, you will be the nurturer. The child will be having not just your flesh, blood, and your food, students, through the umbilical. The child will also have your emotions, your feelings, your expressions, your attitude. It will absorb from the father. But imagine the child is within you. Father is there. Genetically, the child will absorb the father's traits, and the child will be very attuned to the father's voice. When the child is in the womb and when the child is listening to the father, the child will be able to relate. Oh, this is a very familiar voice. Every day I hear this voice. So the child is going to be very, very attuned. You know, students, I before I tell you, and why I say about the father's voice, it's important to speak to the baby every single day. So in my case, my husband was, traveling. He's in the Navy, so he was away for 6, 7 months. So from the time I conceived, 3 months, and then after that, when the sight, smell, hearing, all the senses developed, he was not there. So obviously the child, my baby, did not hear the sound of the father to be. And he came when it was just about to, the baby was about to be delivered. So initially, the first 2 to 3 months, she would never relate to the voice of the father, which means she was not very comfortable. She would cry and cry and cry, and the moment she came in my lap, she would be quiet. So that bonding took some time. It did not happen in the second one. It was very comfortable, it was very easy. Now they are grown up and they have flown out. Yeah, both of them, 22 and 18. But at that time, I remember very well, I myself had done the authentic Garbha Sanskar, speaking to the womb and making your baby that kind of baby that you want for this world, that kind of a child whom you want to give all the values in your womb itself. The child has chosen both of you to be parents because the child is karmically connected to you. The child is coming, the baby is coming into this world because the baby has something to give and take to both of you. There has to be some give and take. Only then the child is decided to come to your womb. He or she has a relationship with you, with your immediate, both your parents, with your immediate surroundings, with if you have a sibling. I mean, if you have a child and this is your second child and not the first, with that, with the place that you are in, or with the child, you could shift place altogether also. Which means if you are residing in India, for instance, currently, and the moment the child comes, you decide to move to another place, you leave the country. All this is and much more because the child comes with his or her set of karmic journey. But because he or she has chosen you to be the parents, it's a wonderful journey. Always understand this journey is going to be a beautiful one for both the parents. For just first time parents to be, it's a beautiful experience. Don't go by the books. Don't go by, oh, it'll be a change. Oh, it'll be motherhood. Oh, you will have sleepless nights. Oh, you will be only in potty and susu. Oh, well, yes, that is, that comes along with everything else. If you are celebrating an event, for example, if you are celebrating something called, now we have coming next is Diwali. You have to bear the noise of the firecrackers if you don't like it, right? It just doesn't come with lights, it comes with noise also. So you have to bear the noise, or you have to bear the smoke. We cannot. When you are talking about parenthood, it is a beautiful journey together, and the role of the father is very important for all moms to be, because there is an overwhelming feeling for the first few months. I'm sure all of you are aware about this. All fathers, and I'm not going to speak about anything which is going to, you know, make you wonder, oh, she spoke about this. Or it's not important, it happens, but most of the times, the feeling of the baby residing within me for 9 months, and then suddenly the baby is out. So that feeling of something pulled out of me and it no longer is a part of me stays for some time, which is absolutely fine and normal. The role of the father is to comfort the mother, because the mother is, as it is, very uncomfortable from 8 month onwards. She is having sleepless nights because of the heavy abdomen. She is having a lot of lower backache. If the delivery is normal, she may have extensive bleeding post that. She may have a lot of, difficulty if there are sutures down. If it is a C-section, it is always painful. The stitches are very painful, and so on. So besides the
अच्छा मैं मैनेज करता हूँ ना, मैनेज करता हूँ। हाँ
yeah,
बैठ।
sorry, can we go on mute?
I've muted them.
Okay. So if the journey is going to be a little cumbersome, or it's going to be a little up and down, both the partners, more of the role of the father to be in this journey, because it is a collective, it is an effort. And I must thank each and every parent. I must appreciate each and every parent, mother and father both, to decide to go ahead with a beautiful baby. Me being a counselor therapist for, I'm a relationship counselor. Of late, I do have parents, or I do have couples who also decide not to go in for a child, who are married for many, many years, but they find it very difficult, the journey to be parents. They are scared already. So, hats off to all of you. My absolute congratulations to all of you, and it's great that both of you have collectively decided to go ahead in this journey. It is a beautiful journey. You will enjoy your, entire time with your baby. Ups and downs will be there, a little bit of low, a little bit of overwhelming feeling. Sometimes the mother feels she's doing too much, maybe she has not slept well, maybe there is deficit of food because she's feeding the baby, nursing the baby. She may feel tired, she may have lower backache because of long hours of sitting. Everything is going to pass once the baby is settled. It's a new place for a baby. It's something new for both the parents, whether it's the first child, whether it's the second child. First child, yes, but second child, it doesn't mean that you have one. With the second child, you have to adjust with the first child also. The first child needs more attention, second child will not remember anything. First child needs more attention, because the first child feels completely neglected. So this is a process, it's a beautiful journey. More and more of books and information make it very, very, scary, or very apprehensive of parents, that should I go ahead, should I do this, what should I do, what are the vaccinations, what. Well, students, you are all aware, and moms to be rather, that we come from a generation where, I was born in a government hospital years and years and years ago. And the best part is, of late, recently, I was born in a very small village, government hospital, okay, but in a very, very small village in Gujarat. And recently, my mother said, I have never broken this news to anybody, she said, but because it was raining, I'm born in the month of July, so it was probably raining. And when the with the force, it was normal delivery in those days. 50 years ago, there was no C-section. Like, people went for it, but only in extreme cases. With the force that I came out, I slipped out of the doctor's hand straight on the floor. A newborn baby connected with the umbilical straight on the floor. Can you imagine? My mother, she was half this thing. There was no MRI in the village. There was nothing that could find out if I am okay. There was nothing that could find out if my cerebrospinal fluid was okay. Nothing. It was out and out. And so my husband always makes fun. That's how you are a little, because you slipped out of the doctor's hand. So this is, yeah, on a lighter note, making all the mothers smile. Your karmic journey with the child, and you are in a very beautiful place, you are in a very safe place, you are expecting. Your emotional up and down on a regular basis is very normal, mother, and to a ma, right? To every ma on this platform, you will go through emotional up and down throughout these 9 months. It's your hormones. It is very natural. Father's role comes in here, where he has to little bit understand, where she will go through a lot of, sometimes she's very angry, then she's very low, sometimes she's very irritating, then she's very fine, sometimes she's very unreasonable, then she's absolutely fine. It's it's this causing a lot of this. All right, sometimes in the middle of the night she would say, please get me ice cream today, I want only strawberry ice cream. Tomorrow I want that anjeer ice cream, and day after I want sitafal. I want, it means I want, come what may. You will have these, you will have unreasonable demands, you will, but it's a part of the journey. And sometimes pampering is also beautiful. Take some time out to pamper her. This time is very, very precious. You may not get this time again. And moms, don't take too much of advantage of this, but yeah, enjoy this process, because once the baby is out, everybody is going to be having the attention on the baby. So you will have to look after yourself more and more. Your emotional up and down, your frustration around you, your anger with people who are around you is very natural. So requesting everybody who is around to be more reasonable with the mothers, to be more understanding for the mothers to be. When in our scriptures they say a garbhavati is a woman who is carrying the baby in the garbha, is supposed to be treated like twin Shakti, which means a Shakti carrying another Shakti inside. Shakti is not only a feminine form, it's an energy which resides in the men also. So carrying twin Shakti, Dvi Shakti, and so making her happy, feeding her. They used to, in the olden days, they used to call the expectant mothers home to feed whatever their favorite food or cuisine would be. It used to be considered a big, thing, and it would say, oh, it will bring us good fortune, God will bless us when we do that, because we are feeding two souls together. So it used to be like that. Of course, times have changed. Lots of things have, taken over, and the world is moving with a faster pace, with a lot of technology, with AI now, and all those things. But deep rooted, our heritage, deep rooted culture, and deep rooted understanding that yes, the child residing in the womb is deeply connected with the parents. Now, your emotional turmoil, mothers. So, coming back to healing today, your emotional turmoil, you may have frustrations. If you're living together with, a couple of other people, you may have frustrations. You may also have frustrations with your own partner. Maybe you might feel the partner is not reasonable. Maybe your partner is not with you and traveling and away. Maybe there are other reasons. There could be. Please understand, I'm not going to tell you don't get frustrated. You will say, ma'am, you're not in my place. That you would understand. You don't know how the situation is. Of course, everybody's situation and circumstances are very different, they are very challenging, and only a person who's in that circumstance knows what he or she is going through. So that is completely understood. But you have to understand, it's a direct contact. It's not somebody else outside shouting and the baby is experiencing. If the rod is getting hot, the other end of the rod is your baby. So if the rod begins to get hot from this end, it's going to sometime burn the baby. So if you are creating anger within you, anger is right here. As per the chakra system, the anger affects your abdomen, right? You start feeling acidity, you get heartburn, you get migraine headache. These are signs of suppressed anger. So when you feel the first anger, then it starts burning the baby. It's not only that, the baby is going to absorb the anger. So the baby is already going to be absorbing that anger, that irritation, that frustration, that anxiety, that fear. And how much ever you try your best, once the baby is out, these are deep rooted womb wounds, what we call it as womb, which means your uterus, your garbha, and wounds means ghav. They are very deep rooted. If you are very scared, like if the pregnancy is very very difficult. So for example, my pregnancy, I had second pregnancy I had three accidents, major accidents. So if those accidents are very strong and the baby survived, today she's 18 years old, but there is a deep rooted fear. So she has fear of traveling on the road, because I had a major road accident. She's very scared to travel by flight. She doesn't have phobia, thank God, but because I had a very bad turbulent flight and we had to land, emergency landing. So all these things get sucked into the child, the baby carries. I try my best to get rid of that from her today, that she's all of 18, but it still is deeply instilled into her. It's embedded, you know. So for that not to happen, for that you try your best. Rest is all up to destiny, karma. As a mother, knowingly that this is going to pass, you heal yourself as much as possible. You keep calm. You practice a lot of relaxation. Even if you have work, which is very good, you practice everything. And I want each mother here to be doing everything. You read a little bit, you see funny things little bit, you celebrate events little bit. Sometimes you get a little irrational also, which is fine. You can't be all good all the time, but at the same time you experience that calmness also. So yes, you have to be everything, experience all colors. You have to experience red also, green also, gray also, black also, blue also, orange also, all colors. Every mother here will be experiencing everything throughout her pregnancy, and you must experience, because every color has a beautiful quality. All right, each of you will be keeping your video on as I speak about a few things for you, for your baby. The partners who are sitting with the mother can also have their eyes closed. You can place one hand on the garbha, on the abdomen of your wife, and one hand can be on your heart. The mother will have one hand on the heart and one hand on the abdomen. For those who are wearing glasses, will please remove your glasses. This is a beautiful journey, a journey which both of you have decided to take together. Yes, you have had difficulties, past fights, little nok joke, what usually couples go through. That's healthy. Little bit here and there is healthy. But at the end of the day, you decided to bring in a living little form of both of you together. And it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful feeling. So put all that behind, all those little arguments, all those little fights, all those little differences behind. And today, I want both of you to experience this beautiful healing within. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in all the way to the abdomen and exhaling. Relax, relax, relax. Me, as a parent of this beautiful baby, I want to connect today to my womb. Me as a mother, me as a father, my role for this new baby who would be coming into this world and making our world beautiful, filled with happiness. As we, together as parents, heal you, we begin by first letting you know our existence, just like you have shown your existence to us. Dear baby, we are your parents, always here for you, in good times and bad. Dear baby, we are here to take you ahead in this journey and experience our karmic bond together. Dear baby, we are all eagerly waiting for your arrival, and you don't know how excited we are to have you with us. My loving child, if in the past, unknowingly, knowingly, if there has been an emotional outburst from my end, please release it from within. My dear child, if there has been any anger, any anxiety, frustration, irritation, which has harmed you, or unknowingly, if you have absorbed it, release it, release it, release it. I heal you inside with my loving hands, as I can feel you and you can feel the warmth of my hands. Just as you feel the warmth of my hands on top of your head today, Very soon, you will be in our hands. Wherever you have come from, whatever karmic journey you have crossed, now you are a part of our karmic journey. Together, we will take this journey ahead. Dear baby, you are us now. Beginning from your toes to your head, I soothe you, I heal you. Your little wiggly toes, your small little feet, your soft ankles, your tiny legs, extremely soft calf muscles, beautiful knees, very cute fingers, tiny palms which will hold my finger very soon, abdomen, chest, neck, chin, mouth, nostrils, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, head. Dear baby, you are the most beautiful baby in this world. Absolutely divine. As I heal you with these beautiful affirmations, I can visualize you. I feel you completely. Now from my toes to my head, I completely relax myself. Heal my whole body. Release the toxins from my body so that my body is absolutely calm, relaxed, without any negativity. I release all those emotions from within, letting them leave my body. Emotions of irritation, emotions of frustration, emotions of expectations, emotions of desires which are unfulfilled, extreme anger. I release, I release, I release. Life is too short and very beautiful to miss out on anything. I release, I release, I release. My life is very valuable as I have been blessed with a baby. God has been very kind. He has given me a chance to become a parent, a mother, a father. He is very kind. He has blessed me to parent a child. It's a very valuable feeling. I am so fortunate. I wouldn't miss this opportunity. If I need to look after something
which is bothering my partner and my baby, I will do the best I can. I relax my legs, which are carrying the weight. They sometimes hurt, they sometimes get cramps, but I relax them. I relax my feet. I release the stress from the feet, my toes. I relax my calf muscles, my knees. I release the stress in my thighs. I feel completely light on my thighs. Now I slowly come inside my abdomen, relaxing my abdomen, relaxing all the organs inside, because every time I become anxious, all the juices in the abdomen begin to secrete and I feel completely stressed. My mind and my abdomen are connected, so I relax my abdomen. Yes, I am consciously relaxing it. My stomach, my intestines, my liver, my gallbladder, my urinary bladder. With the progressing pregnancy, my bladder needs to be relaxed so that I can easily make frequent trips to the washroom. My uterus, where you are residing, my little baby, my child, is safe. You are in a beautiful, safe place. Rest assured, your mother and your father are here to look after you. The abdomen is absolutely calm. It gets nourishing, nutritious food. It is getting water. You are breathing up to the abdomen to be able to get pran for your baby, for yourself. You are healthy. You are beautiful. Do not let small, challenging stresses of life bother you. These are small hurdles. They will come and go. Don't let it disrupt your abdomen, your mind. Release that stress. Release that anxiety. Release those pressures. Release them. Release them. Release them. Slowly move up to your chest. Chest is where your lungs, heart, thoracic area. Forgive those. Forgive those. There are those who may have hurt you, pained you. Forgive them. Release them. Let them go. Holding on to them, holding on to the hurt is only carrying that extra baggage with you. Release them because you want to be lighter. Release them because you want to be more positive, more affirmative, more conscious. Release them, release them, release them. Gently come up to your shoulders and arms. Shoulders are where you carry the responsibilities, the day-to-day burdens. Don't let those burdens stay but slide off from your shoulder blades. Release those burdens. Let them slide away from your shoulder blades out. Your arms are ready to hold the baby. Your neck, your head are lighter than before. Where you have released expectations from people, unwanted desires have been released from your system. Anxiety, fear has been slowly asked to release. You feel lighter from your toes to your head. The whole body feels absolutely light. The breathing is smooth, rhythmic, continuous. You are breathing, the abdomen is rising and falling. Experiencing absolute calmness, feeling that bright white light existing within you, bright, that divine light inside your body, beaming with joy, enthusiasm, sparkling. The light radiates happiness. Affirming, yes, I will be very happy, very positive, very calm, extremely enthusiastic, forever releasing all those negative emotions which may come in, but they'll be released soon. My well-being for my baby, physical well-being, mental, emotional well-being for my baby. Understanding each other as parents, comforting each other as parents, parents to be to a wonderful soul, coming into this world. Divya Atma, divine soul, most beautiful, most blessed, because that soul is blessed to be your child, just like you are blessed to be parents to that child. Very gently, becoming aware of your surroundings, coming back to your present moment where you are. Breathe in and breathe out again. Make slight movements in your fingers and your toes. Slowly rub your palms. Make a cup of your palms, place them over your eyes, seeing that beautiful bright light inside you, brighter than the brightest, beautiful, divine. You have absolutely released all those anxiety, frustration, anger, emotions from within. You feel super light. Gently remove your palms and very slowly open your eyes. All mothers, first please drink a glass of water immediately. Water. You know why I'm asking everybody to drink water? Because water has immense memory. Water. So your body is more than 70% water. Your baby is also in that amniotic fluid, right? And when you drink water, you are absorbing everything that you have just heard. It stays in your subconscious, which means all the healing is inside you now. All that what we have heard in this session, you have heard, is inside you. The water makes the whole body rejuvenated. It takes that whole session heard to the entire body. So if your knees are hurting, slowly the water takes that absorbed session and it reaches the knees, thereby releasing the stress from the knees. If your back is hurting with the weight, it slowly, and water makes that consciousness move around in the body. So water is very beautiful. It's not just life because it quenches our thirst, but it's great memory. You know, water, something about water, why we are supposed to be having water. If the great rivers you see, if you have known the great rivers that we have, Ma Ganga, Ma Yamuna, Ma Saraswati, Ma Godavari, Ma Krishna, Ma Kaveri, we call it Ma. You are a Ma. It's a nourishing, it's nurturing us. What do the rivers do? They nourish us. That's why we don't say Ganga, we say Ganga Ma or Ma Ganga. Why? Because she has been our provider. She has nourished us. She has nurtured us like a mother. In the lap of Ma Ganga, we say. Right? And because all our heritage sages have performed certain rituals by the banks, the absorption of that has been done by Ma Ganga. Always remember, whatever has happened and occurred around has been absorbed. So a regular river body, you can go to another pond around where you stay, and when you go to Ma Ganga, when you stand, there is a big difference. You feel the vibrations because that has absorbed. The sages and the meditation and the relaxation and the healing and the vibrations have been absorbed by them. A regular pond has got just water flowing. All right, so this was it. Now, do you have any questions, moms? Oh my god, so many messages. One second.
The feedback has been so amazing, ma'am. Thank you so much for such a powerful, healing, inspirational session. I think everybody over here will agree with me. That was truly magical. Everybody in the chat box is thanking you. And one of somebody has also written that she can hear this session over and over again and just fall asleep at any time. Thank you so much, ma'am. If anybody has any questions, please raise your hand. We'll take your questions next. There is a question by Akansha. My husband is in a different country. Will talking to our babies on a phone call help? Because we
Absolutely.
can only come back in our ninth month.
Yes, please make them. Put the speaker on and put the phone on the abdomen and let the husband talk to the baby. Yes, definitely. The baby will get very attuned to the sound of the father to be. Garbha Sanskar has, it's from the Garbha Upanishad. It's from the oldest scriptures known to us. These are not ordinary. They are from there, that how the womb of a mother, if a certain, if Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was taught things in the womb by his mother, or if, Abhimanyu was taught in the womb of his mother, or the greatest of the greatest warriors were taught in the womb. So, womb makes a big difference. Whatever you want to teach your child whatever value system you want to give right now, because the child is listening and absorbing everything in the subconscious mind. Your children are going to be tomorrow's future. Your children are going to be, after 20 years, the world is going to be a beautiful different place. So your children are going to be, adapting or coming into a very different world. Teach them the core values that you want. Be a good human being. Do not hurt anybody. Always go after your goals. Don't be greedy. Don't only work for money. Make somebody's life beautiful. Whatever you want to give in. To make him or her into a beautiful human being is your thing. Be a pilot, be an engineer. That will come later. When these values are embedded and instilled, read good scriptures, read good texts. If you can, possibly read those texts which give values, which give core values. And when you have them, the child is already out. I will not do anything which is unrighteous. There you go. I will not do anything which is going to hurt anybody. There you go. I will do everything that is going to be helpful to the humankind. At the same time, I will run my own family. There you go. So you will already have the child coming up with those values, right? I think I see a raised hand. Is that?
Yeah, Hilma, can you please unmute and ask your question?
Yeah, I wanted to know about the color because very soon, like the starting period, you emphasized on orange color. So how this color can impact us, and what color should I most likely wear? And yeah, so more emphasis on color, what impacts it can bring to us.
All
If you can.
colors are beautiful, Hema. Today is the color of Shakti, which is enthusiasm and enthusiasm, joy. I want every mother to enjoy the utsavs which are going to bring the utsaha. Have you heard the two words utsav and utsaha? Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
utsav is celebration and utsaha means enthusiasm. So even if you are feeling, you may feel low, you may feel disheartened, you may feel upset, you may feel angry, you may feel there is nobody looking after me. Pick up yourself and say, come on, I'm going to do it. Never mind. This is my baby. This is my journey. I have healed myself and I'm going to bring in the enthusiasm. The enthusiasm will be absolutely, oh, that bacha is going to absorb like a straw. When mummy is happy, bacha is going to absorb the happiness like a straw. You'll have a happy baby. By the end of the day, you want a happy baby. Not like the baby won't cry, but you want that emotion to be absorbed like a straw. So please, just pick yourself up and have the enthusiasm. Wear all the colors are beautiful. Today has a specific color because of the days of Shakti, right?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
One question from the chat box, which is repeated, is can you recommend any scriptures or books that they can read?
You know, scriptures are very difficult for a novice to go ahead, because if I tell you an Upanishad and all, they are all Sanskrit and they are going to be difficult. So simplified versions would be better. But yeah, if you are really keen to read, you can read you can read our itihas, you can read, or we can simplify the itihas, and if all mothers are game, we can have something on that.
Okay, Khanjan, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, ma'am, for the session. I think everybody will have a lot of gratitude for you.
Oh my
So
God,
I
thank you.
was just everybody is writing in the chat box also that if we can get the audio, because we will totally add it in our birthing playlist for the relaxation in any trimester and even at the time of birthing, or we can have sessions with you directly where we can get the audios or the sessions with you, so that will be really helpful for us.
This session recording will be uploaded on the IMAMS app. You all will have access to it. So,
छोटा नहीं दोनों साइज सेम है
okay.
What we can also in future have is qualities for my child. Uh, you know, uh, there are many qualities, but so we can have 75 beautiful qualities for my baby to be. So that will be a session which probably most of you can. And those qualities actually I have taken from the scriptures, so we can have that. And I have taken that in the past for Garbha Sanskar. So qualities for my child to be is, I want you to be a strong human being. I want you to be very confident. I want you to be, so tomorrow when your baby is even growing up, do you remember as a child when you were probably, at some point told, Ari, you are very this color, or you are very this shape, or you don't have, so body shaming, today what the word we use is. So tomorrow, even if somebody by mistake says that to your baby, but your baby is so confident that your baby doesn't let it even come to the skin. I'm very comfortable, I'm very good, you know what, I'm very beautiful, I'm very comfortable, I am the way I am. You don't appreciate me, you don't like me, that's not my problem. That inner confidence, atma vishwas, that a mother can instill within the child, within the garbha, and you can also have as a mother. Why just the child? Sorry, there are so many messages. Hands up first, then I'll
Yes.
address the. Yes,
Pragnya, please ask your question.
Yeah, ma'am, thank you for the nice meditation. I
thank you.
wanted to check with you that, in terms of releasing, so like in throughout the day, we might go through some emotions, and this was a release process. Now, is it possible also to do anger, or like in case you're stressed and all, release by just, I also practice sound healing, so I wanted to check, like, there's one exercise where you in anger where you're released to where you have to hit the cushion and vocalize the thing so it's out and then listen to feeling sound. Now, is that too aggressive for the this case with the baby and all? Because I've not done it like while I'm pregnant. But I also feel, because most of the pregnancy I'm in my 8th month, almost 9th month, so I've been pretty calm and stuff. But there are one or two times where I feel um, emotional, and then my husband tells me that, like, you're affecting the baby and this and that, and he doesn't seem to understand that it's a normal thing. So I just wanted to check about this, like, is this okay to do it like this in the
So,
situation?
have you heard about Shooters Club? So, there are Shooters Club now, right? Where you get very frustrated and they give you guns and shoot. Yeah, so there are on the wall, you either shoot colors or you shoot darts or you have, but
Yeah.
when you're angry, you don't shoot anybody, right? So there are shooters club. So of course, anger is an energy. It's an emotion, but it's immense energy. So what you also can do is you can channelize that energy. There are ways and means and techniques to channelize. Because if you are going to suppress, see, removing anger by yelling and shouting and breaking or hitting pillow is going to teach the child that tomorrow when you're angry, you put the pillow on this thing, and so in tomorrow it shows aggression. It's a way to show the child that this is aggressive. So if you have a sibling or if the child is even with somebody else, a child with this is my way of, that's not the child's fault. Mother has shown me this way, or removing or frustrating or getting the frustration out in this manner. Whereas when you channelize your anger into something more better, because anger is energy. Have you heard chemical energy into electrical energy? It converts. Anger is energy. It has to be converted. So of course there are ways, there are sessions to convert that.
If I
Yes,
cry and then I feel better, is that okay? Like, I mean, I
it's
find
fine, but then that's again a way to teach the child that you cry when you're angry.
okay. Then
The
what is
best way is to sit and talk. So of course there are ways, where there are techniques which is are going to be like long for the class, but the best way is, whosoever you are angry with, communication. I want every mother to be very, very free with communicating your emotions and what you feel, expressing yourself. You need to not keep anything inside and express. This is what I feel. Whoever you are having issues with, why not express? Why not communicate? What the other person says or doesn't understand is not. If you're upset with me today, or if I'm upset with you, right? Can I tell you that, look, I'm upset. I don't like this behavior of yours. You have really frustrated me to the core. That's it. Can't I speak to you in this normal tone and tell you? But why do we keep it within ourselves? To save the relationship. But the relationship is, as it is, getting very, mismanaged if you're keeping it within. All right. Debatable. We will again go into another. Yes, there are 2-3 hands up. Yes.
Anjali?
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. It was such a lovely session. Your voice was magical.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, as you mentioned something about expectations,
Hmm.
uh, right now, like I'm staying alone with my husband. I'm not staying with the family or anything.
Hmm.
So, as such, I don't have any expectations from the family, nor from my family, neither from his family. But I do expect a lot from him.
Hmm.
So sometimes that like causes me to get into like small things also if he's not doing or big things I get very frustrated, and I am not so extrovert that I'll go and speak to him about it. So maybe how to manage that? Like, is it okay to stop expecting lot many things from him, or just to keep on expecting or telling him vocally?
See, you have to understand both your roles. If you are are you a working mom?
Yes, I'm a working
You
mom.
are a working mom. He is a working father. So both of you are into this. So along with this, now the baby is still inside, mind you. And it is just started. Tomorrow when the baby is going to be out, it's going to be potty susu feed, repeat, potty susu feed, repeat. It's going to be that all the way. So if you are going to be having this expectation that you need to chalk out your your daily what is this is your job, this is my job, this is your job, you have to, gone are the days where we had to do everything ourselves. So I come from a very different era, you can call me, where it had to be only me. Whether it was first baby or second baby, it was just, yeah. So their expectations were a far-fetched idea. But since both of you are working, since both of you are on the job, since both of you are, managing, and equally without any external help, you both have to sit down and manage. This is this, so that it doesn't cause me frustration. So you have to communicate. But you know what? Beyond, right now, it's just the two of you. When the baby comes in, you'll have to take turns to probably sleep, make the baby sleep also. So it will be, come on, now I have fed, please let me catch 3 hours of sleep. You burp the baby and you do the rounds. If your baby is not like, my baby used to be up all night, all night. And I was a single mother throughout because my husband was always traveling. So, and then when I had two, imagine the elder one had school. So the whole night I haven't slept, go take the elder one to school. It is challenging.
So basically, it's not about the household chores. Like, yeah, he does take care of the things, but my expectation is on some other level that he should take care of my mental health. That is a
Now,
bit
one sec. Your
hard
mind is
to
inside you.
judge.
Your mind is inside you, no?
Yeah,
Then how will he take care of it?
correct. So that's when the expectations do come in. Like,
Your mind, you have to take care. You have to be strong enough that, sorry, yeah, I'm not on his side, but your mind, you have to look after. You have to be strong. You have to say, it is my mind. If you are frustrating me, how much ever you try to frustrate me today, it's upon me whether to get frustrated or no. Na? I'm so fragile, I get frustrated by you so easily.
yes,
Correct? So
yes.
I have to strengthen my mind. And it is very natural for a mother to have a very sensitive mind. But that is where the core is, no? I want mothers to be solid. Fathers are solid, but mother is holding the child. So for a solid fetus and for a solid baby and for a solid platinum mind, I want that, platinum. I don't want cast iron, and I don't even want it to be rusted. I want the baby's mind to be so strong, the willpower to be so thick that, the baby says, my mother is an iron woman. My mother was so strong and she has given me a very confident and a strong mind. And that's why I don't want sensitive moms. It's good to be emotional once in a while. One day sit and say, today I'm going to cry and remove all my frustration, but that keep it once in 3 months. That's fine. But rest of the times, every day don't go tick, 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 tick. No.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Anushi, your next question. Anushi.
Hello, ma'am. It was a very beautiful and a powerful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask one question that these days are said to be very powerful days as Navratri is going on. And I would really love that if you can guide all of us, how can we utilize all these energies in a way that we can put into our child, into our lives, and we can channelize it in a way that our babies and we get powerful to handle all these mixed emotions we go through. Sometimes we can pull up ourselves, sometimes we can't. So, and Mata has lot of shakti, she understands everything. So how we can, what we can do to channelize these energies.
So there are so many, sessions like currently we have in our yoga school, we have chakra. So we can all have, obviously, each one of you right now as an expectant mother has you all have emotions across your body. So there is at the base you have fear, then at your sacral chakra you have desires, then at your abdomen you have anger, then in your heart you have pain, then in your throat you have probably you are not able to express or tell somebody what you feel, and so on. So yes, there are ways where we can. So that I leave it up to how to manage, and she will probably be able to guide you best. Yes. But yeah, there are many ways to have different healing yourself and understanding your mind, having, beautiful healing sessions or understanding emotional therapy sessions or chakra sessions or yoga nidra sessions. There is a whole plethora of things out there where you can, and this way you become a master of your mind. When you are a master of your mind, you know what happens, right? Body is
Yes,
only going to follow. It's the mind which is going to do the trick. Everything is here.
yes. So, is there any platform that we can connect to these parts and, put it in our routine?
Yeah, platform is, I mean, there is a platform which is here, so we can have more of these sessions here itself. And um,
Sure.
Yes.
Sure, ma'am. And also, are there any personal sessions in the sense you take batches or any other
I
sessions?
leave it to
Which,
Kiranji. She can guide you, like personal
yes.
or however she wants, and so she can be able to.
Kiran,
She's
ma'am, please let us know if we
Like I
can
was
have.
saying, I was
Mm,
just going to say, ma'am, we'll definitely have chakra healing sessions and yoga nidra as well as the baby quality session in the future with you. And everybody who would like to get in touch with ma'am personally, please feel free to DM me and I will help you do the same. So you can connect with ma'am directly later as well. So don't worry about that, okay? I will
Thank
take
you, Kiran, ma'am. Thank you so
no
much.
problem.
Thank you,
Samiksha,
Ruchi,
your
ma'am.
question.
thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for the session, first of all. It was really warm.
Thank you.
And I
Thank you.
mean, it made me emotional. Maximum of the affirmations that you were making in. I was mostly crying and then speaking also because I wanted to be strong as well. So there is where my question lies as well. So I am not a negative person in general, and I'm very fearless. But post this pregnancy, right, whenever there are ifs and buts that comes in into our scans, and then okay, there are resolutions to it, but when they comes in and then it keeps on thinking, I mean, keeps on going into your mind, and then it's really difficult to come out of those thoughts that come in. I know that I'm a overthinker, but I'm not a negative person. I find out a solution for all those things. But with pregnancy going further, like I'm in 7th month right now, and again, if somebody says that, oh, your amniotic fluid is going low or it is going high, now you have to take sugar medicines. No, you don't have to take the sugar medicines. Okay, stop this, eat this. So all these things, keep on pinching me very, I mean, every bit, ifs and buts comes in and it pinches me. So I wanted to know that how do I keep the positive thinking ahead, and instead of all the negative thoughts or any negative comments that come in, I should avoid those. I think a lot of women have replied to the question I asked in chat as well. They are also facing the same thing. So that also makes me positive. Like I'm not alone in the boat where there are a lot of negative thoughts that come into everyone's life.
So Samiksha,
Mm.
you know na, you brush every day, no?
Yeah,
Ah, matlab today if you brush and if you don't brush tomorrow, you know what will happen, no?
correct.
Mouth will smell, no? So you
So,
have to brush every day. Now
mm,
brush is where your at least it is visible and you can see that my mouth is here. It is inside, but you know, yes, my mouth is there. So I need to brush and I need to keep it clean every single day, right?
mm,
So similarly, you need to cleanse your mind every single day, no? That kachara has to go out of your system every single day, no? If it is
yeah,
collected and collected and collected and you're not doing anything about it, obviously you feel the weight of it. So you have to work on yourself every day. This is not something, that Diwali cleaning. Ah,
mm,
you do jhadu every day. No, Diwali you clean on a full basis. Oh, you scrub and clean but when you are cleaning, it's not that you do Diwali to Diwali cleaning. Every day in all our homes there is brooming.
mm.
So this is how you need to broom yourself also. Every single day you need to sit down and you need to work on yourself. So self introspection sessions are also there where you need to work on yourself and you need to write down, this is what I am going through, this is what I need to work upon. Not just pregnancy, your whole life is a journey where you need to self introspect and realize this is who I am. Instead of pinpointing others and instead of saying, he is responsible that I am angry, he is responsible that I am frustrated, she is responsible that, I am this way. We have to start looking at ourselves. It's a
But
journey.
But isn't that just writing it down? So I know that that's a negative thought that comes in. But what is the solution to remove that negative thought? I try spirituality. I'll practice mantras in the morning and the evening. But once in a while, if I forget to do that, or it's 2 3 days that I haven't done that, so again there are negative thoughts. And then because my husband is a very supportive partner, so I keep telling him things. I don't know how he takes up all those on himself, but at the end of the day, when I speak and then I feel lighter and then I start crying and then I feel like, yeah, okay, something is okay with me. But the next day when I get up, I feel like, okay, I'll do something positive for it. 2-3 days went by, and then again the same situation comes in.
So, do you have a garbage bin in your house?
Yeah.
You have, no? Under the sink. Now, if I
Mm.
tell you that that garbage bin needs to be filled with flowers,
Mm.
yeah, you have to fill it up with flowers. First, you will scrub and thoroughly clean the garbage bin. First, you'll remove the garbage. Then you'll clean. Oh, it's smelling, ma'am. Then you'll add some Dettol, some phenyl to get the stench out. Ma'am, it is still smelling because it's got garbage from so long, no? Then you'll
Yes.
probably keep it out in the sun for some time so that the smell completely vanishes. Then
Mm.
you will see if it is still smelling or no. Then you will start feeling, okay, now I can fill it up with flowers. That's
Mm-hmm.
what it is. You need to work on yourself every single day. Not that the mind is full of garbage, but the mind is hoarded with a lot of negativities on a regular basis. So when the mind is hoarded with negativities on a regular basis, you need to start working on it thoroughly. Rose, 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 nirantar, nirantar, nirantar. And then you can, the positivity is working, but it's working for a fraction of time. It's working for a little while, again negativity, because negativity is more, positivity is less. Maybe pain is more, maybe dukkha is more, maybe hurt is more. You work on it, again it will come back. Increase the good experiences, increase the positivity. When you write down positive affirmations every day, they become more. Arey, today's session, not just the session, I woke up today. That was the most beautiful part.
Mm.
Today I woke up. Today I smiled along with all the other mothers. Today I saw so many mothers like me. I'm not the only one who's in the boat.
Yeah.
सब एक ही थाली के चट्टे बट्टे हैं. Everybody is in the same boat. Everybody has problems.
Yeah.
I feel good when everybody has problems, not just me. Right? So that's how it is. Okay.
We'll just make the questions quick. Zoom user, I can't see your name. If you could unmute, please.
Hey, I'll go next. Not sure whether probably I'm the one who is unnamed. Hi,
Okay.
doctor. Thank you for the magical sessions and also congratulations to all the mom right there. While I'm thankful for the journey and I'm in my fifth month, I feel equally worried with negative emotions. I'm working and most of the time get frustrated from the external source. While I know that this is not even to worry about, but I still get those emotions, start crying. And in last 10-15 days, I've gone through multiple checks, post anomaly to get my child diagnosed with nothing like no abnormalities. So I underwent a trauma. So I just wanted to check with you, doctor, how probably through these positive affirmations I can release those negative energies and probably make my child feel secured about it that we three, me, my husband, and my child are doing well, and probably we will be together in case if anything comes. I know it is all part of journey. We will remember that how we sailed through, but probably how I can do a bit on a daily basis to release all those negative emotions from me and my child. And also, doctor, just one more check. So most of the time when I see that if someone is being very rude towards me or not behaving as per my expectations, I sometimes feel that blessings or forgiveness help. So is it the right thing that I'm doing, or probably I should tell them, hey, don't screw up my mental happiness and all? So just wanted to check with you, doctor, how to do a small bit on a daily basis as a mother.
See, so number one, if you are wanting to practice something more beautiful and more healing for yourself, yes, absolutely. Because your mental state matters a lot. The more you are relaxed mentally, it will not just make your pregnancy beautiful, it will not just have any complications, but at the same time, you will have a very smooth delivery. That is a given. That is a given. Your mental state is most important throughout the pregnancy, at the time of labor and delivery. Your entire post pregnancy also will start when you're nurturing. Also, they say when you are feeding the baby, the mother's milk is completely mishrit with all your feelings, emotions, matritva bhav, vatsalya bhav. You will have all those bhavas while you're feeding. So feeding the baby is also one of the most important aspects. You want your baby. You are not producing a superhuman, but you want your baby to be a beautiful child who is complete in the mind, a beautiful child who has all the qualities of an excellent human being. So you have to keep your mental state absolutely calm. Yes, mental affirmations, relaxations, conversations, they do help. Instead of cursing somebody, probably you can have a communication once, because you need to let them know how you feel so that they don't attack you again and again and again. A little communication, like a very decent communication without any decibel rising, you can just tell them that this is how I feel, this is how it should be. I hope I have made myself very clear from here, but no cursing, no telling them that you won't be happy. And no, don't get into the karmic web of things. You are already holding a beautiful baby inside you, so karmically be very mindful not to curse anybody, not to knowingly hurt anybody. Don't get into that. But if you feel the other person is not conscious and karmically hurting you and you are getting hurt, it is your first duty and job to go and tell the person, hey, you know what, you have done it once, you have done it twice, I just need to let you know, don't repeat it again and again, because I'm not here to take that. So it is important to communicate very well. Okay, can
Thank you, ma'am.
we? Yes, thank you. Can I go?
Can we just have two more questions, ma'am? Just
I have another session in 2 minutes and 5 minutes. Actually, they are all waiting for the next session. So
okay, so everybody who would like to get in touch with ma'am, please DM me. Like I said, we'll all help you. Don't worry. We will have ma'am back again next month for a fact. Like I promise. So don't worry. This is not the first and last time you're meeting ma'am. And thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, ma'am, for such a magical session and for
thank you
having
so
the
much.
patience to answer all our questions. We really appreciate all
I
the
could have waited. I'm sorry if there was no, other class, because I have ongoing chakra class. So I have another one. If it was not that, I would have waited till 12:30. So apologies.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank
Yes.
you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Have a
Thank you.
great day. Bye, everybody. Do take a few minutes
Thank you.
to
Thank
share
you.
your feedback so we can have ma'am back again soon. Okay? Bye. Have a great weekend. Take care.